Hey guys, it's Heather. How are you? I know I haven't been on for a couple days. The last couple days have been kind of crazy, but God's been awesome. So my face started to heal, but just the other day I ended up back in the hospital. I was a little dizzy and stuff like that, but everything's good. So I've been resting. Um, but again, I want to emphasize about the rest thing. God was telling me to rest. I wasn't listening properly. And so he needed me to rest further. But I wanted to get on here today to kind of talk about some of the cool miracles that have happened over the course of the last couple of days. When I went to the hospital the other night, I was actually kind of having a panic attack when I was laying in the bed by myself. Um, but I started to pray, and it was really awesome to feel God's presence immediately. Immediately, I started to calm down, and I had called the nurse in, and she turned the lights off and everything. And um, it was a good reminder of something that I thought I had already worked on and healed. Um, it was a feeling of powerlessness again, and it was something that I needed to work with God on. It was something that I thought I had healed from, and it was obvious that it wasn't. This was the second time that I had some medical thing that happened, and it sent me in a little bit of a panic. So I spent yesterday really getting with God on it and trying to figure out where that wound came from. And um, I was able to recognize where the original pain came from. And I was able to get with God to see that the wound stemmed from a wound that I had with God. And I needed to work through that. But then today, I had this meeting scheduled with somebody within the community. And I was a little bit not feeling so good this morning. But it was a really important meeting that I had been waiting to get into. And so this morning I prayed and I got myself ready, and I was looking pretty good. And then I went to my meeting, and it just so happened that the guy that I met with just happened to know my dad. And it was such a God moment. And I just wanted to share that with people today, because even in the midst of all the things that have been happening to me over the last week and the challenges that I've had, it's still pushing me to pursue what it is that I feel like God wants me to go towards. And even through those challenges, I got to see God's blessing today, and I got to share that with my friend. She got to see that, and it was just amazing to see how God had led me to this place, and it had opened up a door that I didn't even know was going to be available to me. So I just wanted to share that with somebody today to let you know that even in the midst of all the struggles that I've had, just keep pushing through, because you never know what's on the other side, and you never know what God's got for you. And I can tell you right now that if it wasn't for God's grace and mercy, I wouldn't have been able to walk into that meeting today. I was a little dizzy still this morning and a little shaky, and I prayed, and it was like 5 minutes before I got to that meeting, I felt the strength of Jesus in me. And when I walked in there, I was confident, and he would have had no idea that I had been feeling bad all morning. And when I walked out of there, I felt better and I felt blessed, and the people that were there were amazing. And so I just wanted to share that with somebody today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.